This video is going to be one of the most important one. I'm going to help you build and understand a trading checklist which will help you enter a trade with the highest chance of winning. And note that at the very end, I'm going to be giving 3 personal tips which will help you understand the indicators much more better. So let's get into it. Checklist is no noisy markets. And what I mean by that is if you see here to your left and right, we see the moving average moving a lot, like too much, like it's intersecting too much, and even the right, like what is that? That doesn't look like a market. So we need to identify the markets which have a trend, which takes us to the second point. Identify the trend. There are 3 types of trends. The first one is uptrend. As you can see, the red line there, that is by Bollinger Bands, which I told you to add on. That helps us even get an idea of the current trend. So as you see, this is an uptrend. Following that, this is a downtrend. And the third trend is called sideways, or the other word for it is consolidating market. What I mean by consolidating is the price is in that same range. It doesn't have a specific trend altogether. Coming to the third point, which is Bollinger Bands and RSI. So Bollinger Bands firstly tells us the trend, and secondly tells us how much range or how much space we have for the market to move, so we get a better idea on what's happening. Other than that, RSI is used to see whether the market is currently in an overbought position or an oversold position. If you see on your left, we see the RSI going above the red line, which means it's overbought, and following that, it comes down back in. Our fourth point is moving average intersection. What I mean by that is every intersection gives us an idea on what's going to happen. For example, if you do see this pick down here, we see it to the bottom when the 2 moving average intersects the 5, or in other words, you could say when the yellow intersects the purple, we see the price going on top. Whereas on the other hand, we see that the yellow moving average is intersecting it from up to below, which means that it is another indicator that the price is going to come down. And as we see, the market plays the similar way. Following that, the last tip is on price action. So price action is going to be one of the most important, as we are going to be using basic support and resistance and candlestick patterns. Following this, I did mention that I would give 3 tips that would really help you. The first would be the trend is your friend. You always trade according to the trend until and unless there is a solid confirmation that the price is going to reverse. The next tip is that it's not necessary that all the indicators show the same answer. As in, sometimes certain indicators may say otherwise. You got to analyze the market, use your own thinking, and then use the indicators to make up better decisions. Indicators are not going to tell you a definite yes or no. Following that, the final tip is that you need to follow the plan. Even though if the market does go against you and the indicators show all the signs, you need to understand that you need to follow your plan and be disciplined and not make impulsive or revengeful trades. Because revengeful trades will only end up you losing more and more money. So that's it for now. And I'll see you in the upcoming videos where we'll understand how to reach our goal in much depth, and we'll do it step by step. So no worries on that. See you on the other side.